Okay? Real alkaline water requires long duration. How long is long? 15 to 30 minutes. And the only type of alkalizers are batch type. In other words, they're made by a tank. If they hook up to a faucet, they'll only process the water 1/5 of a second. They can make the pH go up, they can make the pH go down, but that pH is not what does the work. It's the small water and the negative charge, right? So that's what you want to do. I want to give you a little illustration on how powerful this water is. I don't know how many people have ever worked with Chinese chestnuts, but when you go and buy them, they're like little pebbles, hard as rock. And what you do is you normally bring them back home, you soak them for overnight, and the following day you add sugar and you boil them for 4 hours. That's a normal way of cooking Chinese chestnuts. If you use alkaline water, you can soak them for not overnight, 2, 3 to 4 hours max. And you better not cook it for 4 hours, 35, 40 minutes. Okay, so overnight soaking to 4 hours soaking, 4 hours cooking, down to 45 minutes cooking. Okay? This is the power of this water to penetrate. Right? This is an illustration. So, do you drink this water 24/7? No. Right? You drink good clean water, good filtered water. You also need good filters to clean the water before you put it into the batch type alkalizer, because you can't have fluoridated water, because what happens if you use fluoridated water in an alkaline water machine? It increases the efficiency of the fluoride. As a matter of fact, alkaline water is very indiscriminate. It will make all herbs work better. It will make all drugs work better. It will make all poisons work better. You got the drift. So, 15 to 30 minutes is what it takes to make a batch of alkaline water. Usually these are batches that hold 1 gallon, and half of it will be acid water and half of it will be alkaline water. 15 to 30 minutes is all you need to ever process it. Always control the quantity you drink. Always make the highest possible quality of alkaline water. So you control by quantity, you don't control by settings. So you have a constant, okay? Alkaline water, for those of us who have mercury poisoning, unfortunately, as I said before, I used to be a dental technician. This is 40 years ago, where the US Navy didn't care how we handled the mercury. We had air conditioning that recirculated mercury in the room. We had 28 operatories, and well, we just went to work every morning to get the fresh batch of yesterday's mercury, and then we continued to make some new batches of fresh mercury in the day. So I have more mercury poisoning than you can shake a stick at. And if I hadn't had this alkaline water machine, I wouldn't be standing here and talking to you. I'd have so much damages. I'd be the Mad Hatter, except probably more of a dead hatter than a Mad Hatter. So remember, the key to good health, how do the Huns of people and all these people that live hundreds of years old, how do they live so long? Bottom line is very simple. They clean their filters. That's what this thing is good for. It cleans filters, right? So when you make your herbal tinctures, you make your teas, if you use alkaline water, it has far greater extraction power than regular water. Way better than even if you use distilled water, which is not a bad medium to use to extract herbal tinctures. right? But when you use alkaline water, I'll give you an example. For example, you take 2 cups of hot water. One is good filter water, one is alkaline water, and you boil it at the same temperature. You take a Lipton tea bag, and don't do this demonstration with anything but Lipton tea bag, because Lipton tea bag is dark, it's strong, and it's slightly bitter. You dip it at the same time in both cups, leave it there, and watch. You will see on one side, the regular filtered water, the tea bag will slowly seep the brown tea out. On the alkaline side, you will see, especially the branches, shoot the essence of tea out the tea bag. Then the next step you do is you have the person smell the 2 cups of tea. One doesn't smell like anything. The other one smells like a very expensive Chinese tea that you just spend hundreds of dollars per ounce to get. And it just smells incredible. Then the next thing you do is you do a taste test. You taste the regular Lipton tea, and it tastes bitter as usual. You taste the alkaline tea. You swear to God that somebody sabotaged the experiment by dropping a little 1/4 teaspoon of sugar in it. It's so smooth and tastes slightly sweet. Okay? So this is the power of the alkaline water. It really is very, very powerful. This will make your food, your rice, your soups, all taste better. Now, when you boil the water, you will definitely destroy some of the negative charge, but it won't necessarily destroy the structure of the water. And for those people who have very high levels of toxicity, especially with mercury, because mercury accumulates in the brain, so the first thing you get is violent headaches. So try to make all your teas, your coffee, your soups with boiled alkaline water. So that's how you lower the intensity of this alkaline water. How many people here love drinking coffee? Let me see a show of hands. Wow. How many people know that while you love coffee, it's probably a very high acid and not very good thing for your body? How would you like to know how to make a cup of coffee that, one, not just is not harmful for you, but will actually help clean your liver? Okay. This is how you make a pot of coffee. And providing you don't drink more than 2 cups per day, alkaline water is what you start out with. Second thing you start out with is the coffee. You see, coffee isn't so bad. It's the coffee grower that's really bad. Okay? Again, when you do not use certified organic coffee, you're going to be looking at a crop that was grown, again, was between 2,000 and 3,000 pounds per acre of fertilizer and fungicides. So it's that additive that makes coffee so really bad. Okay? So use certified organic coffee. Make sure that when you boil the coffee, you're now going to start out with a coffee that would normally give you a pH of 4, but now you're going to come out with a pH of 8 or 9. And you're going to boil your coffee just the way you always do it, and you're going to end up with a pH of 7, 7.5. So this is not just good for you to drink, but it's also good for a coffee enema, right? So, because it's not going to be too acid, it's not going to have all the pesticides, it's actually going to act as an incredibly good liver cleansing material, and that's how you make a cup of coffee that's good for you.